Good afternoon and welcome to Hudson Fields here at Hazen Union High School in Hartford, Vermont. It is your Hazen Union girls varsity team taking on the Richford Rockets today. Third game, third night. We are here, HCTV Channel 1080 on your cable dial, streaming worldwide on archive at www.hctv.us. Sponsors today, Green Mountain Technology and Career Center, gmtcc.lsc.org. Jumpstart your future. The Village Restaurant, 472-5701, open daily, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Buffalo Mountain Market, www.buffalomountainmarket.com, celebrating 50 years of feeding community. Calderwood Insurance, www.calderwoodins.com, offering you outstanding service and protection since 1979. Buffalo Mountain Power Sports, 472-5522. We're proud to support Hazen Athletics. You can read about this game in the next edition of the Hartford Gazette, your community-owned newspaper. Lance Hall with the call, Art on camera, Michael on tech. Hazen comes in with a record of 6-2. We saw him beat Missisquoi 1-0 here on Wednesday. Monday, they traveled over to Danville to take on Cal United, beat them 3-0. Last Saturday, they traveled down to Virgins and lost 2-1. That was their second loss on the season, standing at 6-2. So, fourth game within a week. I wonder if the girls are getting tired. I don't think so. Richford comes in with a record of 1-6-1. They opened the season by beating Blue Mountain 4-2. Then they lost 6 in a row. They tied Missisquoi 1-1 on Monday. And just so you know, it is Save the Koala Day. So if you see a koala that needs saving, today's the day. Good crowd come out. We had a little bit of a shower go through just before the game. It was sort of intense there for a little bit, but it's let up now. And we've just got some gray skies, some foliage. And, of course, Hazen looking for a little retribution today. Richford has knocked us out of the playoffs the last 2 seasons in a row. And we've talked to a couple of the senior girls up here, and they've sort of had this one circled. Want to beat them, particularly the seniors. Richford went on after knocking us out last year to win the championship. Almost sort of an improbable season for them. I think they only had 2 or 3 victories on the season, but they went on a run at the end, and Kyrie Alduso got hot. And a couple of long road trips. They went down to Mount St. Joseph. They went to West Rutland. And then I think the championship game, I want to say, was played in Castleton. Those are some long rides from Richford. Here's Gowan in. Down and saved by Molly Smith. Isabel Gallen has had 14 goals this season. She scored the goal against Missisquoi to give us a victory there. Beautiful take inside, got right in on the keeper and just put it low and to the outside. Defense cleared out. Hazen working in. Thompson on the far side. Goes through a couple of defenders. Still going in. Shot on. Off the side of the post. The way the net moved, I thought it had gone in, but when I didn't see all the cheering. Right off the side. Richford goal kick. Richford's got a new coach this year, Randy Chagnon. There's Liza Bordeaux, who had coached them the last number of years. Kelsey Revard out on offense. We've got Ella back in goal. White throw on the far side. Hazen looking to clear the zone. Julie will take care of that. Natalie Lumbra getting a foot on that one for Richford. Adelina comes in. Here comes Kelsey. Throws a shot on wide. We had Adelina and Ella and Isabel come up for their senior spotlights last night during the boys' game. Great time. Great conversation with those girls. Goes Gowan working in, taken back out. Hazen trying to keep it in. We're going to have a red throw. Looking for the cross. There we go. Broken up by Jazzy Cunningham. And we're going to have a white throw on the far side. Here's Isabel working inside. Shot across. Ella Luther couldn't quite get the foot on it. They can set up and retry it again. Adelina moves up. She told us yesterday last year was the first year she played defense. She played striker all the rest of her career, so knows her way around the offensive end as well as the defense. Cunningham going to take the goal kick for the Rockets. Luther tried to get a foot on it. Thompson moves in. Thompson throws one in. Smith with the save. Punt out, trap down. Oh, didn't quite get the trap down. Picked up though, Daly. Moving up the sideline. Lumsden moving in. Out of bounds. Gonna have a corner kick. Kelsey parked right in front of Smith. Or no, that was Maya actually. Kelsey's out. It was Maya that was parked right in front of Smith. A lot of white jerseys there in the middle, spreading out now. Luther goes across. Revard up here on the near side. She's got Brooklyn Laterno with her. Still going. Cross. Couple of cats there, but nobody quite get the foot on it. Here we go again. Smith, nice grab. Nice grab. Rained a lot yesterday, rained some today. Field a little bit slower than it has been. Got to believe that ball is a little slick. Here's Gowan. Moving inside, shot on. Not there. Hazen keeping it up in the Richford end. 31:50 left to go in the first half. No score yet. red throw on the far side. Daly comes up to take it. She can heave it. Richford looking to clear. Julia keeps it in. Settles it down right on the 18. Here's Thompson. Over to Luther. Letourneau with Thompson. Played out by Cunningham. Sage Bohannon working against Rivard. No seniors on the Richford team. Several 8th graders, some freshmen, sophomores and juniors. Thompson on the far side. Lumsden brings it across. Luther goes back the other way. Taken down by Richford. Here's Bohannon. Marina Smith trying to get that. Here's Julia. She'll put on a shot from midfield. Ball almost loose. Nice recovery by Smith. Cover that ball up. Kelsey with a trap. Little chip over. Looking for Lumsden. Ball goes by the defense player. Lumsden puts on a shot. Goal kick Richford here to the near side. Rivard's going to get down in front of that. Cleared out. Back in by Adelina. Bohannon and Adelina going at it. Throw in headed down by Natalie Lumbra. Luther across. Isabel was looking on the far side, trying to get the cross over to Lumsden. Maya back in. Thompson just missed that one. Here's Isabel, makes a move. And again, gonna have to switch the left foot. Shot wide. Working. Kennedy Gowan comes in. Ella Luther out. So we'll have the Gowan girls up front. Corner kick. Maya parked right in front of Smith in the goal. Trying to screen her. Thompson with a kick. Headed it in. I think it went off a Richford player. I don't see any. I don't see anybody being congratulated for the goal other than Taylor, who did the kick. I think it was a Richford player who went to head it and headed it in the goal. So Hazen gets the goal, leading 1-0. Right off a Richford player. Unfortunate, but it happens. I mean, my daughter played defense, you know, her whole career, and I think she was responsible for 2 goals scored for the opposite team. So, I mean, you're in there, you're trying to make a play. And, you know, you can either make the effort and try to make the play or not, and then the team has the opportunity to get a goal anyway. So, it's all in the game. All in the game. My advice to the defensive player, put it behind you, go out, play defense, and, you know, play your game. All right, we got a free kick from the near side here. Julia going to pull out the 5-iron for the par 3 here. Knocked down by Richford. Kennedy goes down. She'll be back up. The ball went off White's. Red throw. Teddy Roberts up there playing defense. Daly keeps that one in. Nice play. Daly again. Looking for Thompson. Nice takeaway by Richford. Cunningham. Here goes Bohannon with Osberger. Bohannon boots it out. We're going to have a red throw here at the far end. Adelina with the throw in, looking down. Kelsey gets it up. Gets it by Roberts. Defense drops back. Nice play by Addison Shagnon. Throw in from deep in the zone. Taken out again by Shagnon. All right, we'll line up for another corner kick here. I guess you could say Taylor scored the last one, or at least had the assist. Thompson, ball up. Head, goal! That one went off of one of ours. Kelsey Rivard, the Kelsonator, puts Hazen up 2-0 on a beautiful header off of the corner kick. Hazen up 2-0, 24:09 left to go in the first half here from Hudson Fields. Mason making a run. Gowan working inside. Low shot. Score! Isabel Gowan, her 15th goal of the season. 50th career goal here at Hazen Union. One of only 2 players to score 50 goals, the other one being Caitlin Forant, who scored 54 in her career and missed her senior year with a broken bone. Foot, leg, something like that. Isabel. There are people who score goals and there are goal scorers. Isabel is a goal scorer. 3-0, just like that. Daly on the far side. Moving up through. Ball's through. Defense drops back. Cunningham on her horse trying to knock that one out. Smothered by Smith on that one. Comes over here to the near side. Punt out. Thompson brings that one down. Nice play over to Lumsden. Ball up. Bree takes that one out. Daly breaks up that rush. Looks ahead for Gowan. Cleared out. Daly back up. Kennedy gives chase. Knocked out by Madeline King. Thompson goes over to take another corner kick. Corner kick's been successful so far for the Cats. Let's see what happens on this one. 21-23 and ticking in the first half. Ball up. Richford trying to clear it. Gets it out of the 18, brings it up the field. White throw far side. Gonna have a white kick on that one. Down towards the middle, Thompson gets that one. Ball skips up. Smith's gonna come out, try and cut it down. Wow, gutsy play. Really gutsy play. Not sure. She's not acting like she did. That was a gutsy play. That can go one of two ways. It went the good way on that one, at least for Richford. Inside, Gowan, goal, Kennedy. Both Gowan girls scoring today. 4-0. 19:45 left. Let's do a quick read of our sponsors today as you're watching on HGTV, channel 1080 on your cable dial, streaming worldwide and archived at www.hgtv.us. Our sponsors, Green Mountain Technology and Career Center, gmtcc.lsd.org. Jumpstart your future. The Village Restaurant, 472-5701, open daily, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Buffalo Mountain Market, www.buffalomountainmarket.com, celebrating 50 years of feeding community. Calderwood Insurance, www.calderwoodins.com, offering you outstanding service and protection since 1979. And Buffalo Mountain Power Sports, 472-5522. We are proud to support Hazen Athletics. Michael on tech, Art on camera, Lance Hall with the call today from Hudson Fields. Your Hazen Union Varsity girls taking on the Richford Rockets. It's been all Hazen all the time so far here in the first half. We're up 4-0. Here we go on the near side. Kennedy. Cross. Knocked out by King. Corner kick. Kelsey's going to take it this time. Ball up. Knocked out by the defense. Kelsey puts one up high. Over the goal and out. We'll have a goal kick. As I dressed for like chilliness, yeah. Starting to shed here a little bit. It's kind of humid out here. Richford with not a whole ton of subs. Our bench a little deeper, so. Gowan shot on high. Actually, on the odd chance it does start raining, Michael, I'm just going to throw that right there. Is that okay? Roberts tries to play against Kelsey, loses that one. Nice takeaway, though, by Cunningham. Up ahead. Smith comes out. Tell you, for a sophomore, well, Smith is fearless in goal. Foster here on the near side. Revard looking to work inside. Nice lead in. Smith comes out. Punt over to the far side. Out of bounds, I'll have a red throw. Richford looking to make some kind of run. Kept in by Snyder. Foster's going to take this throw. Maya St. Pierre on Marina Smith. Richford blocked down. Blocked down by Ada Allen. Richford with another throw in. Sage Bohannon going to take, is not going to take this throw. She's going to hand off to Addison Shagnon. Going to have her rethrow it. Shagnon on a rethrow. Taken out by Smith. We'll throw it in again, advance the ball a little bit further down. Roberts with the throw in. Roberts a freshman. Adelina gets in front of that one. Richford. Deepest they've been in our zone just about all game. Blocked down by Bree. Trying to get it across. Eloise gets a foot on that one. Kennedy up ahead, gets a turn on Roberts. Cross, Isabel. Nice save. Nice save by Smith. When you can get one like that against one of the top scorers in your division, not too bad. .12:44 left to go in the first half. Hazen up 4-zip. Lumsden turns. Allen looking to cross. Blocking it down was Natalie Lumbra. Throw in for Richford on the far side. Isabel working inside, throws a shot on wide. Ball out. Gowan working back inside. Still working. She's looking to get it over to Maya. Back over here on the near side. White throw. I was going to say that was. A little bit of confusion. I thought it went off of a Richford player as well. Referee calling it white throw, so they'll throw. Snyder in the scrum there for a moment. Foster wants it quick, gets it over Allen. Back across the field. King tries to bring it up the center. That one taken out by Smith. Allen. It's a foot on it. Lumsden trying to collect it. Played out by Carly Jarvis. Ten minutes left in the first half. Julia lining up, take the free kick. Shot on. Smith makes a save. Played in. Rolls out, goal kick. Goal kick for Richford. Gowan there to pounce on this one. Nice block out. Still there for the taken. Defense clears. Stewart had a foot on it momentarily at midfield. Plella played up ahead. Bree dropping back. Maya St. Pierre trying to make a play up there, but Not going to happen against Breast mode. Throw in Bohannon. Stewart there. Allen's going to play this one out. Up ahead, ball through. Cunningham cleared that one out. Roberts. Julia has it go under her foot. Bree there to back up. You don't see Julia miss those kicks that often. Subs come in. Adelina comes back in. I'm trying to get a number on this other player. Is it Aura Noble? Hazen will get the free kick. Here's Richford trying to make a little bit of a run. Hazen defense has been playing really, really well last number of games. Ball skips across the middle. How well has the Hazen defense been playing the last two games? Clean sheet shutouts. Impenetrable would be the name, the word I would use for the Hazen defense. Marina Smith goes out. I think this is Taylor coming back in. Kennedy trying to play it through. Bunton gets that one over. Allen up ahead. Smith led her just a little bit too far. .5:15 left to go in the first half. Cats in command. Kennedy trying to get knocked down. Cunningham not letting her through. We're going to have a corner. Thompson lines up for the corner kick. Wildcats crash. Goes through. Kennedy trying to settle it. Kennedy goes down. Two players over there. Play on. Picked up by Lumsden. Smith. Hazen looking to settle. Short punt. Bunton tries to trap that one down. Played out by, I think that was Bohannon. Up through. Adelina. Knocks it out on the far side. Ball rolls forever. White throw. Richford looking to mount any kind of attack here. Nice play out by Thompson. A lot of field in front of her. Goes off the side of the foot. A little bit of kick on that one. Adelina gets in front. Ball up over. They're going to call St. Pierre offsides. Boy, it was close. Thought she had a good break. Foster with a kick. Thompson, the big boot. Play over. 1:35 left to go in the half. Richford looking to make a run. So far the defense has stepped up just about every time. Little bit of shower activity starting to pick up here. I think it's really gonna last though. Umbrellas come up. Oh, 50 seconds left here in the first half. Thompson throws one up. Smith comes out. Try and punt this away, play out these last 30 seconds, and Richford will try and regroup at halftime, and Megan will have our girls stayed focused and not let this one get away. Thompson on the throw-in. Luther cleared out. Adelina over in the middle of the field. 3, 2, 1. And that will end the first half with your Hazen Union Lady Cats up by score 4-zip. It was Isabel Gowan scoring, Kennedy Gowan scoring, Kelsey Revard scored, and we could say Taylor scored off that corner kick. It actually went off a Richford defensive player and into the net, so gives us the 4-zip score. You are watching on HGTV, channel 1080 on the cable streaming worldwide and archived at www.hgtv.us. Our sponsors today, Green Mountain Technology and Career Center, gmtcc.lsd.org. Jumpstart your future. The Village Restaurant, 472-5701, open daily, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Buffalo Mountain Market, www.buffalomountainmarket.com, celebrating 50 years of feeding community. Calderwood Insurance, www.calderwoodinns.com, offering you outstanding service and protection since 1979. And the Buffalo Mountain Power Sports, 472-5522. We're proud to support Hazen Athletics. Lance on with the call. Art on camera, Michael on tech. We'll see you at the start of the second half. And we're back, getting ready for second half action here at Hudson Fields at Hazen Union High School in Hartford, Vermont. It's your Hazen Union Wildcat girls taking on the Richford Rockets today. Hazen up 4-zip, courtesy of goals by Kelsey Revard, Kennedy Gowan, Isabel Gowan, and an errant defensive play by the Richford defense off of a corner kick taken by Taylor Thompson. Isabel's goal that she scored was her 50th career goal. Second player in Hazen history to score 50 goals, either male or female. So quite an accomplishment right there. See what happens here in the second half. Lance all with the call, Art on camera, Michael on tech. Here on National Key Lime Pie Day. I love key lime pie. It's National Key Lime Pie Day. It's also National Dumpling Day and Johnny Appleseed Day. Any kind of dumpling you want. And we'll throw a shout out to our other cameraman, Lance McKenzie. Was on this day in 1954 that WCAX went on the air here in Vermont. Lance, of course, a longtime cameraman for CAX. Part of the crew now here at HCTV. Hazen coming in with a record of 6-2. This is their fourth game of the week. They played Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, and today. Lost to Virgins on Saturday, beat Cal United on Monday, beat Missisquoi on Wednesday. Now playing Richford here on Friday. Richford comes in with a record of 1-6-1. Young team, looking, got a new coach, a lot of young players. And I'll tell you, despite giving up 4 goals, Molly Smith back in goal, who's a sophomore, has made some really good saves, done some nice moves, made some great saves. Ella back in goal for us. She's kind of the Maytag repairman today. She hasn't seen a whole lot of action. It's been Hazen with a bit of a dominant performance both on the offense and defense. Defense is playing stellar. Offense is clicking great. Next game we'll be covering is next Tuesday when the boys host Thetford, and then we're off until Saturday, October 11th, when the boys will be hosting U32. That's a 11 o'clock start because that's on a Saturday. Tuesday, October 14th, the boys will be hosting PA. That'll be senior night. Girls will play Cal United here on the 15th, and then on Saturday the 18th, another 11 a.m. start. The girls will have their senior day against Fairfax. So after today, you got to think we'll be getting some home playoff games. As far as regular season, we got 5 more games. 2 on Saturdays, and once we get into October, those games on the 14th and 15th will be a 4 p.m. start. Rain coming down, steady. I didn't think it was supposed to rain today. I thought it was going to clear out. Because I didn't really watch the weather this morning. I got up a little early, but usually my boy Ben Frechette, I mean, they are certified most accurate there on Channel 5, so 2 years in a row. Red throw. Autumn's going to throw that one in. Played up through. Corner kick. Thompson over. Kicking through the raindrops. Ball in. Gowan had a foot on it. Played out by the defense. Daly coming up through. Taken out by Richford. That was Caitlin Doe. Autumn with St. Pierre on her. Bree looking to clear. Chagnon carrying in here on the near side. Centers it back. Thompson plays that one up through. Isabel looking to trap it down. Carly Jarvis on Isabel. Gets it over here on the near side to Rivard. White throw. Stewart with Daly on her. Daly chips it towards the middle. I believe that was Marina Smith getting in on the play. Daly with the throw. Plinko match. Stewart. Nice cross. Richford looking to organize. Rivard working her way up through. Trying to get by Bohannon. Kelsey and Sage, a couple of athletic girls out there. Rain letting up just a little now. Kind of nuisance showers. Rivard looking on the inside. Gowan gets a turn. Defensive player there. Going shoulder to shoulder over here on the near side. We're going to have a red throw. Rivard trots over to take it. Knocked down by Doe. Here's Gowan working inside, working across. Lumsden. Smith down to make the save. Nice patience, looking for the lanes. Lumsden had the shot, took it. Smith saved it. Here's Gowan. Turn, shot, just wide. Just wide. I'll bet you Isabel wants that one back. Had the turn. Taylor keeps that one in, looks up over. Isabel once again. Say it's going to be a tough angle the way they're taking her out here. Lumber playing some nice defense back there. Kelsey and Doe here on the near side. Kelsey jukes around. Throws a shot on wide. Hazen. Blocked out by Richford. Kept in. Hazen's going to get another attempt to cross here. Kept in still. Richford desperately trying to clear. Autumn. Oof. Doe shaking it off. She could almost see it coming. Sacrifice. She'd have been better off falling down, because remember, Ella tells us on the wet ground it doesn't hurt so bad. So she'd have been better off just to fall as opposed to take that shot from that heavy wet ball. Daly's going to throw it in from deep in the zone. 29-20. Left to go in the match. Smith gets the turn. Here's Taylor. Blocked down. I think that was Doe in there again. Daly. She was looking down there. Doe going to head that one out. Kennedy going in for Hazen now. Isabel with two defenders on her. Corner kick. Delivery. Hazen can't quite get the opportunity they want. Richford defense has kind of stepped up here in the second half. I mean, they didn't play horrible in the first half either, but they're playing really good. Smith down, makes a save. Thompson has that one go backwards on her. Here's Adelina. Ball skipping around. It's wet out there. Ball's taking all kinds of funny turns and hops. And yeah, your shoes are wet, ball's wet, everybody's wet. It's almost like trying to knuckleball type thing. Smith bobbles, makes it down. Richford's going to have a free kick here, a chance to create a scoring opportunity. They can get the ball downfield. Ellis, a little lonesome back here. Cleared out by Hazen. Ella goes back to preparing for her book report on War and Peace. She certainly had time enough to read it. Players go down, whistle blows. Have you ever read War and Peace, Michael? No, me neither. Yeah. Yeah, no. I don't know if it would be considered a classic or not, but one book I read years ago was Papillon, and I thought that was a fantastic story. Then I watched the movie, which did it no justice at all. I think we did. Yeah, the movie was incredibly disappointing. Great book, though. And I started Moby Dick. Couldn't do it. I didn't need that much information on whaling. You know, it's like just, yeah. I read and read and read, and I'm like, well, where's the part where, you know, the whale does something, you know? It was like reading a Discovery Channel documentary on whaling. I couldn't get into it. And I even read it up by the ocean when we were up in Old Orchard one summer, thinking, oh, this would be great. I'll sit on the beach. I'll read Moby Dick. I was bored stiff. Boy, I almost think there's like a peak of sun. There's a small bit of blue sky up there right now. Here's Revard moving in. Blocked down, back up. Smith bobbles. Nice grab. Nice grab. Gowan right with her. Smith kept her eye on it, stuck with it. Daly's going to go off. Sub comes in. I believe this is Eloise to take the throw. As a bit of sun breaks through the clouds here at Hudson Fields. Thompson moving in. Thompson sticking with it. She's going to get a shot on. Blocked out by Smith. Kennedy couldn't quite get a foot on it. Back in. Defense knocking it out. Defense looking to make a play. We're going to have a kick from just outside the box, I think. They're going to move Isabel back a little bit. Shot on, goal! I'd say from about 20 yards out, Isabel Gowan just put that one by Molly Smith to give the Cats a 5-0 lead with 22 and ticking here in the second half. 51 goals in her career now for Isabel Gowan.
Is that a penalty or what causes that?
There was a call just outside the box that gave them the free, you know, a free kick from out there, and it was they could go direct as opposed to indirect. If it was an indirect, then the ball would have had to gone to another player first before they could put it right on goal. But they were able to get the direct kick, and Isabel just lined it up and put it by Smith. And that one up, over. Thought that one was going to go in. Thought that one was going to go in. I'm digging deep into my Coach Harry knowledge of soccer to explain that, but I'm pretty sure I got that right. Is he over here? Yeah, Harry, come on up, throw a headset on. Tell me if I explained that last call right. Okay. I dug deep into my Coach Harry knowledge of soccer. Richford looking to clear up.
Hello.
How we doing, Harry?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Absolutely spectacular. First off, congratulations on another thrilling game yesterday. That was just amazing. The last two games we've done up here, these 1-0 games, they're taking years off my life here.
Mine too. Mine too.
But the defense, really on both sides of the ball, has both teams have just been really something to watch.
Grayson's been amazing for us in net, but yesterday really came down to making a plan before the game. In those wet, sloppy games, you can almost plan on your goalkeeper making a mistake no matter how good they are. At top level, it happens. But you need to make sure that the defense is ready to react to it. Just accept that a mistake's going to happen, but we planned it. Defense was there every single time, was able to clear it out of the box.
Playing in the muck and mire that was yesterday, that was definitely a challenge. Adelina goes down. She's going to come back up. Now, down here, there was a foul outside the box.
Yep.
So the way I explained it was Isabel lined up. She had a direct kick as opposed to an indirect. Indirect means you got to kick it to another player before they can put it on goal. Direct is when you can put it right on goal. Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay. See, I have been
And
listening
she
to
shot
you.
and scored?
She shot and scored. Beautiful shot.
All right.
Just rifled it right by Smith. Smith, for a sophomore, this girl, I mean, granted, yes, the score is 5-zip, but Smith has made some plays and some saves in this game that, for a sophomore, I think have been pretty spectacular.
Score lines don't always indicate the quality of a goalie.
Absolutely.
You can have an amazing defense, and the goalie can touch the ball once, and you'll never find out how powerful, how strong their goalie is. Or you can have a great goalie with a struggling defense in midfield, and they might make 50 saves in a game and be a very good goalie, but if the other team takes 100 shots, they're going to score a couple.
Yeah, we have definitely dominated the offensive side both halves, both in the first half and so far in this half.
And in my practice, I was excited to see the Red players, see Hazen celebrating early.
Yes.
Richford has playing Richford.
Yes.
They last 2 years in a row knocked
us
out
out.
in the first round.
Right.
So.
Went on to win the championship last year.
Yeah, great run by them.
Yeah.
They were coaches last year, and they had a special senior. And
Yes.
they had a very nice season.
Yes, Kyriel Duso was just...
At our expense, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's why you play the game.
Exactly. And if you're going to lose, you might as well lose to the eventual champion.
Yep.
Yep. So what are we going to see for the boys against Thetford on Tuesday? Going to be our last home game for a little while.
Yep. We're on the road for a little while after that. I think we have U32 after that at home on a Saturday.
Yes. That's in October.
But Thetford has also had a pretty strong. They've had similar results against similar opponents and some of the same opponents. So it's going to be a competitive game. I'm expecting them to be a little bit better than Spalding and a little bit better than Lake Region, or a little bit better than Spalding and a little bit better than Lamoille. And we just got to keep working hard. And the talk at the end of practice was take care of your injuries over the weekend, relax and enjoy yourself, but be focused on Monday so that we can be ready to keep up our good defensive run and really start to string together some more passes to keep the ball in the other team's half a little bit more and keep the years on the rest of our lives.
Yeah, because
both teams, less stress for us.
Both teams have been playing a lot here. This is a girls' fourth game in a week.
Yeah, with the Adam and Cisco game, it made a pretty cramped schedule.
Same with the boys. You know, they played some games in fairly close proximity on the road and at home.
Yep.
At this time of the year, but still, I mean, they're young, fatigue setting in at all, or?
The injuries crept up with us last week.
Here's Isabel down, looking to make the shot wide, just wide. Isabel now with 51 goals in her career.
Scored 2 today?
2 today.
Nice.
Yep.
That's exciting for her. It's a big milestone to get over 50.
This is the second player in Hazen history. The only other one who has more than her is Caitlin Foran.
Yep. That's very exciting. Do you know, did Megan go through last year and add up the stats?
I'm assuming they must have, because everything's updated. I got my numbers from Aaron, so I'm assuming he.
Okay. I'm sure it's official.
Yeah.
And the record sits at 54.
54.
So she's certainly eyeing that down.
Yes.
One thing that was amazing about Caitlin was she broke her leg in the first game or first scrimmage of her senior year.
Yeah,
so she did that in 3 years.
Yeah, Mr. Complete senior year. Yeah, she played 9th, 10th, and 11th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If she'd have played that senior year, God, she probably would have had 80, you know?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. It does a lot for a team to have a special player, and Isabel's been doing really well since she was in 8th grade. Nice to see them beat Mississippi.
That's right. She got her start with you.
Yep.
Yes.
Up, John Sperry said, hey, you guys are low on numbers. I got this 8th grader. It's pretty fast up front. Would you like her? I said, absolutely. And she's been scoring ever since.
Very nice to see us beat Mississippi, yes. A little bit of a, rivalry,
Nice movement by it. Nice patience. Just hold the ball. Set it up.
That's what I've seen them do. And the other thing I've seen the girls do in this game is we get a shot on. Smith bats that one away. Defense there. The other thing I've seen the girls do a lot in this game, particularly, and they've done it the last couple, but I've really noticed in this game, they're first to the ball on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Throw-ins, kicks, any opportunities are there, which hasn't always happened in the past. But they are definitely aggressive without being over-aggressive,
That anticipation, that movement off the ball, just, I see where it's going to go, and I'm going to get there, and I'm going to win it.
Right. Whereas before, they used to kind of stand back and almost let it come to them,
Yep.
So that's made a big difference.
Yep. There's a important learning curve between not just running in blindly and lunging and allowing someone to dribble by you, but also understanding when to step, when to attack, and when to tackle the ball, or in how to tackle the ball.
Had a great time talking to a couple of the gentlemen on your team. Of course, Sully LaFlamme and Grayson McNaughton came up the other day for us for their bit of senior spotlight. Couple of great kids, just great kids.
It's been a fun year.
Sullivan, of course, is special to me because he is the last that I know of, I can remember, of the Lakeview Lakers.
Yes.
Him and Lucas in the same class.
Same 6th grade graduating class?
Yes.
I think they were 5th graders when I started at Lakeview a long time ago.
So, always just a little special place in my heart for those Lakers.
Yeah.
Got their start with Deb Platka.
Yep.
Shoot the ball!
That's one strategy.
Yeah, that was Deb's strategy all through it. But hey, she made players, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Definitely a force, a longtime PE teacher for a lot of the area schools. That a lot of kids, a lot of athletes, learn the game. Into the crowd. Who do we have playing over here on the other field? Is that a
Barry and Hazen are playing in a 7th and 8th grade middle school games.
Okay.
So they played them a few weeks ago, and Hazen did pretty well down in Barry, and so they're back here.
Any talent coming up through the junior high?
Yeah.
That you've seen?
Yeah. Coach Palmer is doing a nice job with them. They're working on getting into good space, good passing.
Ball out. Cleared out by Eloise. Another shot in, and Ella gets to make a save.
This is a game where you get frustrated with the goalkeeper. At this point, with 11 minutes left, it's pretty telling who the winner's going to be.
Yeah.
Especially with the way that the kind of energy's going. But you get really frustrated as a goalkeeper if your outfield players are giving up, and then you give up a clean sheet on something silly. It means so much to just make sure you keep it out of the back of your net.
Girls are coming off 2 consecutive clean sheet shutouts. So looking to go for their third.
Yeah. It's been an exciting year for a Hazen defense.
Definitely.
Fun.
I agree with you 100%. Both teams have played well, but you guys have just been exceptional.
I have no problem with 1-0 wins.
Yeah.
Apart from the stress it causes, but I'm happy.
For sure. For sure. The other thing I've noticed this year, Harry, I've got to say, I mean, maybe you did it in the past, but I'm hearing it more this year. You're definitely finding your voice over there on the sideline.
They're bringing it out of me. Not that the girls didn't stress me out, but
I've heard the voice a little more than in the past.
I'm trying. I'm pushing them, but I'm pushing myself just as hard to learn as much as them, or as much as I'm trying to teach.
The guy that was fun when he coached over there, because I could stand over here and tell every play that he was doing, everything he was. I mean, the whole field could hear him, was Corey Maskell.
Yeah.
Corey just had a foghorn of a voice that
Yes.
cut through every bit of din there was, and you knew exactly where he wanted the girls and what he wanted them to do.
There was no doubt.
Here's Doe moving in against Julia. Looking to go across. Julia blocking her down.
Yep. Good patient defense. See it out.
Gonna have a corner kick. The most exciting play in all of soccer. We've scored off of 2 of them ourselves
In this game?
in this game, and Richford had the unfortunate incident of having us score one off of one of their defenders.
Ooh.
So. Here's Kennedy.
Take your space. Nice job dribbling. Not too much pressure, and then just try to time your pass.
Ship over. Isabel in. Patience, 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 patience. Score! Hat trick for Isabel Gowan.
Is that a gallon to gallon
Gowan to Gowan.
assist and goal?
Forget about the Gilmore girls. We got the Gowan girls up there. Hat trick for Isabel Gowan. 52 career goals now for Isabel. Closing in. They are not back home, though, and I don't have their schedule. I usually write these things down. I don't have their schedule. They're not home until Wednesday, the 15th of October, when they're going to be hosting Cal United. Do you know where they go on the road in between?
I can tell you.
You can tell me, actually. You have a device.
And that should be, it sounded like a straightforward game when they traveled over to Danville.
Yeah. 1-3 zip over there.
Well, the girls must be doing well in the Mountain League standings.
Yes.
It never matters too much until you got to play all the games, so
Right.
don't get too excited too early, but it does feel a lot better to be on the top than on the bottom.
Definitely.
Or looking down than looking up.
Here's Revard. Moving up through. Nice play through. Got it by Lumbra. Lumbra makes the play up. Look up here to Doe. Jayla Gale. Ball goes under the foot of the Richard defender. Pick it back up. Ball over on the far side of the field.
Next week, Tuesday, when we host Thetford, the girls travel to Payne Mountain,
Okay.
or they travel to Northfield to play against Payne Mountain.
Right. That's a Northfield-Williamstown hybrid, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then on Thursday, the girls travel to Oxbow.
Okay.
And then Friday, we travel to Harwood.
All right. It's a lot of road games coming up.
Yes.
You know, Harry, I think this is the perfect time to get to know Coach Harry. You ready for some silly
Boy.
questions?
Boy, the girls are playing really well. Sure, you don't want to focus on them.
You've just been handed a blank check. You can buy your dream vehicle of your choice. What are you going to buy?
Oh, probably a really nice lawnmower to keep these fields extra short.
Oh, okay. If you could appear.
And so it's got to stripe it too. Like
It's
the
gotta stripe
professional
it
ones
too?
have the lines that go back and forth. It's just from flattening the grass in one direction.
Okay.
And the other direction, it's not. They don't paint it, but they have these special stripers. And you can get them behind lawnmowers.
Okay.
So that way we'd have those lines, make offsides calls easy.
All right. If you could appear on stage with any artist or group, who would you want to go up with? Who would you want to be called up with?
Oh, probably. Can I choose DJs?
Sure.
DJ Lance Hall.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I remember the middle school dances
yeah.
up there, playing all the hits.
He's have some good times. Okay. Deli's wide open. Your choice. Build us a sandwich. What you going to put on it?
Okay. All right.
Now we're talking. We're talking food.
Yep. Now I'm
Cross
nice
going.
Pass. What a trap. That was a great save. That was headed right in the far corner. That was a really good pass in, then a really good control to split it between the two defenders.
Low
and have
into
it
the
landed
outside.
her feet. Yep. And then it was just.
And then Smith made a heck of a save.
The goalie almost had to guess which way she was going to end up going. But she was right there. It's a great save.
Yes, she was. So what are you going to put on your sandwich, Harry? As Caitlin Doe carries up through, going against Jayla Gale. Julia there. Ball's going to go off.
That was clever defense. See where the pressure was.
Yep.
See that she could turn. She looked to see if it was going to roll out. Saw the pace was gone. But then was able to just turn, smash it off the feet of the Richford attacker, and then get a goal kick instead of a corner. Yeah. Partial to Italians.
Okay.
But I also like meatball subs.
Yep.
Last night I had a delicious grilled cheese sandwich that had some thinly sliced apple slices and a combination of cheddar cheese and pepper jack cheese.
Oh, wow.
And a nice hearty soup to go with it after the cold, wet rain
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
I'm
hungry. Man,
I'm just realizing how hungry I am.
You build a heck of a sandwich.
It was delicious.
Early riser or sleeper inner?
No, mornings, not for me.
Not a morning guy.
Nope.
Okay. Looking back, was there a person or a mentor or somebody who gave you a piece of advice on the game of soccer, let's say, that you really took to heart that made a huge difference, say, as a player or as a coach or however you want to choose to spin that?
I can't pick out a specific thing, but that's not because there aren't many people who've had a very heavy influence that I'm very appreciative of.
Sure.
But I have to pick out. Mike Clark has been such a colossal influence on soccer for so many people in this area and greater area.
Big Hosmer soccer camps.
Big Hosmer soccer camps. The support that he had for the different men's league teams that I ended up eventually playing on, and then against my will, captaining and organizing, co-organizing with his son Jake. But it's just to be able to, without him having to say anything, just the way that he led by example has certainly been inspiring.
Absolutely. Long time.
Yeah.
Soccer aficionado here in town.
Yes.
If a younger player comes up to you and says, "Coach Harry, I just need some help with getting into this game. I'm overwhelmed with him." What would be the first bit of advice you would give to him?
Just put it in the bottom corner.
Okay.
No.
All right.
This year I've been trying to work hard to really identify specifics for specific players. Say, hey, this is what I'm seeing you do well. This is where I'm seeing that you might need a little support, or this is where I want to see you try to put some extra effort in to improve. So for some players, it might be, I want you to slow down when you get the ball. I want you to take a couple looks around before you get it so that you can be ready to make a good pass. Or for some, it might be, I need you to run harder off the ball. You do well when the ball's at your feet, but then once it's gone, then you lose interest in the game. So I want you to be a little more focused, a little more involved off the ball. Or it could be something like what I need to work on, which is being much louder. And it's okay, it's great that you ran to the corner and said you're running the corner, but no one could hear you.
Right.
And how can you work to improve that? Focus on it in practice.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Smith down, makes a scoop up. And I got to ask you one more silly one because this is Michael's question. Your favorite candy bar?
Ooh, I had a Twix before practice.
Wow.
And let's see. Kobe called me out, I think. So a little pre-practice snack you got there? Favorite candy bar? Can I say Reese's?
Yeah, absolutely.
Peanut butter Reese's cup?
Yep.
Okay.
Speaking of Kobe, that was a brilliant goal he had yesterday off of that rebound.
Yes, he's one of our best finishers. He's got 2 goals, but it was the The first goal was just an excellent.
Ball down,
bottom of
cleared
the
out.
box. Part of that's due to that slippery weather coming in, landing unexpected way. Ball's going to bobble. Defense did a good job being aware, covering for the mistake.
Excellent stuff. We're coming down on about 1:10 left to go in here. Hazen is going to push their record to 7-2, courtesy of a 6-0 win over the Richford Rockets. Isabel Gowan with 3 goals today. Kennedy with 1, Kelsey with 1, and we'll call. I mean, Taylor put it in off the corner kick. It went off the defensive player. Does Taylor get credit for the goal, or who gets credit for that goal?
So the official ruling is when the ball is shot, if the original shot was on target and then hits a defending player and carries into the net, then it's credited as a goal for the offensive player. If the ball is off target and then goes into the net, it is an own goal for the defensive player.
Okay.
So if it was a corner kick,
it was going in the middle. The girl went to head it out, and it headed into the net.
Misplaced the cross.
Right.
Yeah. Or mishit it.
So the defense.
So that would be an own goal for the defense.
Okay.
Technically, my guess. So that's at the professional level.
Right.
I think what usually happens at these levels is,
yeah,
that's up to Megan.
Right.
You don't see a lot of. Let's put it this way: you don't see a lot of own goals reported in the newspapers.
Okay. Closing down 2-1, and that'll do it here. We're going to do a little for whom the bell tolls over there tonight as Hazen picks up 3rd consecutive clean sheet shutout at that as they defeat the Richford Rockets, and they'll go on the road for a few games, and we won't see the girls back here again until, what was that date I just gave? October 15th. It's a Wednesday game against Cal United. Coach Harry, thank you very much for coming up today.
Thank you.
You have been watching the Hazen Varsity Soccer here on HCTV, channel 1080 on your cable dial, streaming worldwide and archived at www.hctv.us. Our sponsors today, Green Mountain Technology and Career Center, gmtcc.lsd.org. Jumpstart your future. The Village Restaurant, 472-5701, open daily, 6 a.m. to 3 p.m. Buffalo Mountain Market, www.buffalomountainmarket.com, celebrating 50 years of feeding community. Calderwood Insurance, www.calderwoodins.com, offering you outstanding service and protection since 1979. The Buffalo Mountain Power Sports, 472-5522. We're proud to support Hazen Athletics. Read about this game in the next edition of the Hardwick Gazette, your community-owned newspaper. Lance Hall with the call, Art on camera, Michael on tech. We'll see you next Tuesday when the boys will be hosting Thetford. Till then, live every moment